Hello, welcome back to my channel. I'm all things sugar and shade Sade. Hey, and this is where I recap the best bits of Love Island USA season 7. And today I'm talking about episode 18. And it was such an intense episode. Oh my God. But before we get into it, please, guys, make sure you like this video now. It really helps me beat the algorithm. Also, leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Share this with like-minded people, and of course subscribe and hit that notification bell to make sure you never miss a video or a live. Okay. Now, America, what the hell happened? What the hell went wrong? I'm in shock. I have stayed up to watch this, so it's like 4 a.m. my time at the moment, and I'm just like, what did I just watch? We have just had one of the most shocking dumpings probably in the history of Love Island. I'm struggling to find something that's as deep as this at the moment. How, Sway? How did we get here? I'm going to skip a lot of stuff and just go straight to the dumping. So it's evening. They're all kind of chilling. Jeremiah has just kissed Andrina, being very cute, loving to each other. It's like a budding romance. But some of the boys, Pepe, Ace, Taylor, and Nick, are watching them while this is happening. And Ace starts going into his hateration mode where he's just like, oh, you know, see, he's doing it again. He's zooming into one person and repeating the cycle. Now, what is Ace's business here? I just don't understand why he's so invested in what Jeremiah is doing. If Jeremiah only has one hater, it is Ace. If there are no haters, Ace is dead. I'm telling you, like, he is Jeremiah's #1 hater. Cannot keep his name out of his mouth. I don't understand it. I really don't understand it. You said that he was moving too fast. Yeah, with Huda. That's now finished. He was with Iris making a move. He had a problem with that. Now the bombshell, Andrina, wants to get with him. She wants to get with him. Like, it's mutual, you know? You still have a problem. And you and your minions are just watching him. We've got nothing else. Hey, you got girls. Go and be with them. What are you watching him for? Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. So anyway, Jeremiah and Andrina are kissing. They're having a whale of a time. And then there's a text. The text tells everybody to go to the fire pit. It explains that American public has been voting for their favorite boy and favorite girl. And 2 people, 1 boy, 1 girl, are going home tonight. The mood changes. Everybody is shook. Huda is literally expecting that she's going to go. But at this point, no one can call it. And the other detail is that the bombshells obviously are excluded from the vote because they've just arrived at the villa. So they start with the girls. The girls stand up, and in no particular order, these are the girls that are saved. Orlandria, Cierra, Shelley. Obviously, Ace is super happy when Shelley's name gets called. I think he was a little bit nervous, to be honest. You see Andrina talk to TJ and literally say, I hope our connections don't go, you know, because Andrina's friendly with Jeremiah and TJ is friendly with Hannah. At this stage, only 1 more girl can be saved. The text goes to Jeremiah to read out, and it is Huda. That is wicked work by the producers to make Jeremiah read it out. It is absolutely wicked work. But okay, cool. I can't lie. Personally, I was a bit nervous then because I was thinking, actually, I don't want Huda to go. I really don't want her to go. And I was grateful that she didn't go. I was happy. I was rooting for her, you know? The next text goes to Pepe, and he reads out the girls that are vulnerable, which is, of course, Hannah, Iris, and Amaya. Sad. We're all sad. Especially for Hannah and Amaya, we're very sad. But obviously, making Pepe read that out when his girl is standing up there is wicked work again. Then it's the boys' turn. No particular order. Taylor gets called up first to be safe. Can't lie, I was annoyed. I wanted him to be in the bottom. I know people want him and Orlandria to stay together. I don't think he likes that girl. I honestly do not think he likes that girl, and it's pissing me off the longer that he stays in the villa. I know he's going to do something crazy. I know he is. is coming because this guy's been way too quiet. What I also did notice was that when they had the boys lining up, Ace is so short. I didn't realize how short he was because I swear he talked about he's 5'10", but when he's lined up against the guys, mind you, some of them are just 6 foot. You're a little bit short, bro. He's like 5'8". Short man syndrome, I'm telling you. Next to be called is Nick. Kind of no surprises there. And then the third place there to be called is Ace. So Ace, Nick, and Taylor are saved, which means Jeremiah, Austin, and Pepe are vulnerable at this moment, and anyone can be sent home. Now, they make the safe islanders, not including the bombshells, choose who they send home. But they make the girls pick the girl and the boys pick the boy. Now, you see, in UK, that doesn't usually happen. It might have happened, but it doesn't usually happen. Usually, it's the girls that pick the boy and the boys pick the girl. And I think I would have preferred it that way. Or I would have preferred it if the bombshells picked. But no, this is the way that they do it. We try to respect it. We thought everybody was going to act sensibly. But no. Now they deliberate in their respective groups and you're waiting for them to give the verdict. Shelley is the spokesperson for the girls. She stands up. She's talking about, she was going on a bit, I can't lie. And she was talking about, oh, we're a sisterhood, da 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 da. Okay, cool. Get to the point. Pausing. You know Love Island loves a dramatic pause. Pausing. Okay. It's got to be. It can't be Amaya. We're seeing shots of Amaya. You can see the tears welling up in her eyes. You know she's starting to look like the Puss in Boots in Shrek. The eye, you know when it makes the eyes go big, like cute. Her tears are welling up. I was just like, no way Shelley can do this to Amaya. No way she can. I was for sure thinking it's Iris is gone. It's a bit sad, but okay. But no. These girls decided to choose Hannah. Huh? What? I literally called out, what the fuck? Like, I was just like, wow. How? How did we get here? You know I've been a Hannah fan. I like her. She's got a great vibe about her. She's up for the challenges. She takes risks. She's been a good contestant on the show. Hannah's getting dumped from the island. Hannah herself was shocked. She let out a wail. It was like a big one. She's crying. She quickly put her head into Iris's shoulder, crying. She could not believe it. We couldn't believe it. How? Now, the only thing, I'm vexed. I'm actually angry. The only reasoning that I can think of that makes sense is that because she's got Charlie on the outside waiting for her, and she's obviously got this next guy, Pepe, and I think they like Amaya more. Remember, Shelley and Amaya actually know each other before the villa, and I think Iris is relatively new. She was put in a very awkward situation. They want to maybe give her a chance to actually have a good experience here. This is why I think they chose her. But you see that Huda, yeah? If I was Hannah, I would be so mad at Huda. After I've been supporting you all this time, after you tried to take my man, after Hannah dumped from the island. Sad times. That initial sadness turned into anger real quick. She was like, what the I feel stupid. She's there crying, face ruined, tears everywhere. And she's looking at them with such venom. I thought it was going to be taken to a different place. I can't lie. I really did. Because she was big mad. She was big mad. Then we go over to the boys. Taylor is the one that is the spokesperson and delivers the news. He was just like, you know, there's no right or wrong answer here. You know, we feel like what America had said. From when he mentioned America, I knew, and I was just like, there ain't no fucking way. There's no way. This is a trick. It can't happen. They're not. What do you mean what America showed you? What do you mean? What do you mean? And him with his chest says, Jeremiah. Ah, my Shayla. Sad. I was sad. I was angry. I was in distraught. Jeremiah, his beautiful face, leaving the villa. Nah, say it ain't so. How? My next thought, they're haters. I knew this, but they're haters. Ace is the ringleader of the haters. They literally, what do you mean there's no right or wrong answer? What are you talking about? Of course there's a right answer. Your answer begins with the letter A. The answer is Austin. If anything, it should have been him. He doesn't even like Amaya. He doesn't even like her. At least Pepe's got a connection with Hannah. Wild behavior. Absolutely wild behavior. Fuming. Absolutely fuming. What do you mean? And now this is so confusing now, because then people are going to think that Huda was right. Wicked work. This is wicked work. So then the girls go upstairs. They're trying to talk to distraught Hannah. And Hannah's just like, I don't know how to talk to the people that just voted me off the island. And fair, because I wouldn't want to talk to you guys. What do you mean? What do you mean it's over Iris, who just came in yesterday? Be fuming. She was fuming. She was in shock. She was in shock. It was like she's holding herself. She was in shock. Hey, USA. For entertainment value, it's excellent. It was excellent, but my emotions are everywhere. Like I'm gonna have to balance myself out again. Jeez, that was an emotional roller coaster. So then we see Nick talking to Jeremiah, talking about it's not personal. Nick, see, that's the thing. I said from the beginning, yeah, Nick is a mutt. Yeah, he's also a snake. He's actually also a snake. He's an absolute snake. Oh, we're still best friends. You're still my bro. Get the hell out of here. Shut your mouth. What do you mean? Who's bro? Who's freaking bro? How dare you? Nick, you know, who's now become Ace's minion. I thought it was Nick and Jeremiah together, but no. Nick switched allegiance. And then you can see Jeremiah, he's just smiling through it. He's not reacting to people, spudding them. Ace is like, oh, you know, how feelings kind of spudding it. They go to the photo booth, they take pictures. Then see Miss Huda putting in her head, oh, can I pull you for a chat? How was this girl in Jeremiah's moment now made it about her? Oh, I still care about you. You know, I'm so sorry it had to be like this. This girl. In this moment, she was very irritating. Don't get me wrong. I think I have a soft spot for Huda. I do have a soft spot for her. But in this moment, it's very irritating. We didn't need to hear all about you and how you're feeling. And again, I think she was trying to move to him again. And he kind of put a distance. He's just like, yeah, I know that Mr. Wright's going to walk through the door any moment now. But they hug. So it looks like no hard feelings between the two of them. Man, how can they do this? How can they freaking do this, man? This is out of order. If I don't see Jeremiah on Love Island Games, I swear to God. Jesus. And then that's the thing as well, with Huda and him having a conversation. I get why they had to have a conversation. I get that. But I was thinking, where is Andrina? Like, where is she? Like, they need to talk. They need to resolve things between them, or kind of like, you know, at least say goodbye. And they do eventually. They kind of have a chat and everything. You know, you can tell she's really sad. She literally just came in the other day and she really likes him. But, you know, they hug and they kiss and everything. And they look like, you know, Prince Charming and Princess whatever. They look really good together. They really, really do. Like, I really am annoyed we haven't been able to see that flourish. So what? Bloody Nick can get in there. What the hell, man? So annoying. And then we have Hannah in the speakeasy with Pepe. She's literally just sobbing. Pepe, like, straight up is just like, yeah, I think the wrong person's been dumped, you know? And I feel him. I feel him on that. The wrong person has been dumped. Like, it's great. It's gonna take me a minute to get over this. Fuming. Fuming. They should have done it like, I want to see the results. I want to see what the percentages are for each person. Because I cannot believe that Jeremiah is at the bottom of that list. I don't believe that. So when they're leaving, I think Hannah is in a better mood when they leave, but Jeremiah, although he kind of like, you know, looked okay, when I think asked about it, he's just like, I feel a bit betrayed. And I'm like, I don't blame you, hon. Like, I don't freaking blame you. How could they do this, man? Oh, I'm in shock. I'm in shock, but it's a delicious episode. It absolutely is. Oh my God, wow. Obviously, the dumping overshadowed everything else that was going on in the episode, but we did have trouble in Nick and Cierra land, where basically Cierra talked to him about like how he was behaving in the game. And Nick says like, look, I fancy Andrina. I'm open and you have the freedom to explore people as well. And Sierra's just like, fuck the freedom. Like, I don't even know what to do with that. Like, I have a really strong feeling for you. And Nick ain't trying to hear it. He's just like, I'm open. So he's not giving her not any full reassurance, because at the same time as saying like, I'm open, he's saying like, you know, you tick all my boxes, like you're the person who I can see things with outside of here. But he kind of just wants to have his cake and eat it too. And it's making Cierra pull back. She didn't like that at all. She didn't like that response. She didn't feel reassured. I think she's had a bit of enough, really, to be honest. We see Huda talking to Cierra and also Shelley as well about the past issues that she had. So she was also annoyed by, you know, her being milked so much in the challenge the day before. And yeah, basically she finds it really difficult to trust people. She obviously crashes out and stuff, but she's just like, that's not the whole of me. Like, I want to get a chance to kind of like show people the other side. I think they kind of reassured her in the end, but I think Cierra was saying like, yeah, she was saying that she wants her to prioritize herself, that she don't want her to continue to live in a headspace that she was in, and she can see that she's making strides to be different, and she did apologize if she created any distance between them, because it must be difficult if you see someone crashing out all the time. You don't want to really be around that person so much, right? It makes it uncomfortable and awkward and stuff. Huda did also apologize for her behavior as well going towards them, and they kind of had like a hug moment as well. And then we did see a very cute moment between Ace and Shelley. It was very cutesy. Ace like carried Shelley over some sand so her heels didn't get stuck in. He's happy with how things are going. He, similar to what he was saying in the recoupling, I think, when he was saying that, you know, she makes me smile and he can be vulnerable with her and have a laugh and not be serious all the time and all that kind of stuff. So they seem to be getting on really well. Of course, Ace is in my bad books at the moment. He is such a hater. I cannot wait for I can't even vote. Oh my God, I can't even vote. Please, someone vote for me. Vote this guy out for me. Any chance that you get, please vote him out. He needs to go. He actually needs to go now. Because what this all stems back from is that Ace wanted to be with Huda. He wanted at least an opportunity. He didn't get that opportunity, so he hates Jeremiah for it. He loathes Huda because she didn't give him an opportunity either, but he hates Jeremiah because he got in there. And he also doubly hates Jeremiah because he got Iris. And he triply hates Jeremiah because he got Andrina as well. He hates Jeremiah. He's a hater. He wishes he could have that flow so quickly. But no, when Jeremiah's around, Ace is not fully top dog. He may be in like power with the guys, but with the girls and attraction, nah. That's his number one competition. So he had the opportunity to get rid of him, and he did. It's like Ace read the 48 laws of power before he came into the villa. Or is it 48 laws of war or something? Like, it's like he's one of those bros, yeah? Ugh. Couldn't even play fair. Couldn't even play fair. Jesus. But Jeremiah, he's going to be all right. He's going to be all right. I trust he's going to be all right. It's fine. Whether he'll have another chance with Andrea or not, I don't know, because that young lady is going to get snapped up very quickly. Not necessarily sure it's going to be someone in the villa, but she's been put on an absolute global scale now, so the whole world can see us. I don't know. I know Jeremiah's going to get a second chance, so he'll just have to cherish the memories, I guess. The last thing I'll mention is that Amaya actually kind of has a feeling what's up with Austin, and apparently when she calls him babe, he makes a face, and she's picked up on that, and she's decided to pull back. So I'm happy about that. I really am. But yeah, that's it. That's the episode. So freaking shocking. One last thing. Tomorrow, Monday night, Monday the 24th, they start Casa Amor. So that's happening. So it's going to get messy. It's going to get messy. I can't lie. I can't wait. It's going to be very revealing, very telling. I don't think Shelley's going to do anything, to be honest. But I think that Andrina, Amaya, Cierra, not Olandria, not Shelley, Iris are all going to do bits from the girl side. I want Shelley too, but I don't think she is. But if she did, I'll be so happy. And if she brought someone back, I'll be so freaking happy. But I don't think she's going to. And then on the boy side, I think all of them are going to mess up. Every single last one of them. I cannot see any of them being faithful to the person that they're with. I think Taylor's going to show who he really is. Yeah. But yeah, I can't seem to find any pictures of the bombshells, but I'm sure they'll be on the YouTube page for Love Island USA soon. Okay, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you made it this far, you know I love you the most. Make sure you like this video. Make sure you subscribe, hit the bell so you don't miss a live or another video. Comment as well. Let me know what you're thinking. Was this just? Who would you have preferred to go? Who's happy about this? Come, show yourself, show yourselves. And if you're unhappy, like myself, who would you want to go instead? Okay, let me know. I will see you on the next one. And remember, I'm live every day except Saturday from about 10:15 UK time. Okay, guys, see you on the next one. Bye.